number 3 is going to begin here. We'll see who's on the play. It looks to be Al Karabell, #1 overall seed. Hasn't lost a match yet this week, and with his innovative take on Esper Stoneblade, we'll see what lane he's going to search up here with this blue to Delta.
So we'll take a look at the sideboard here, see what the significant cards that this Esper Stoneblade deck is bringing to the table here. He has a Needle, he has a Supreme Verdict, an Engineer Explosives, and a Engineer Plague. So quite a bit of small creature hate in this list.
An Inquisition of Kozilek will see a Birchlore Ranger, a Wirewood Symbiote, an Abrupt Decay, a Deathrite Shaman, and the very troublesome Elvish Visionary, along with 2 lands. Pretty straightforward, good hand.
Yeah, Abrupt Decay has to come in this matchup because of Umazawa's Jite. Yeah. There are other threats in the matchup, the sweepers and the spot removal, but still have to answer Jite specifically.
It does stink that you have to board in a card like that in a matchup where, you don't want to be reactive, but you have to hedge against Jite.
It's just too good. That's all there is to it. You'd rather keep your combo as intact as possible, but if you get hit once, that's going to be game over.
See what land Steve wants to play to start. He drew a fetch land for the turn, so he's going to go Birchlore instead of Deathrite Shaman. Well, here's Thoughtseize, so now Al can see exactly what he drew, which was the fetch land. So Misty Rainforest is the brand new card. Away goes Elvish Visionary. And I like those 2 selections with those discard spells.
Yeah, well, at that point, it feels like you're taking Abrupt Decay if you have something you're trying to punch through, and otherwise, the most threatening card in the hand is the Visionary.
Though you will note that Al did not play a second land.
Yes.
So that is a little bit worrisome. This is a Glimpse.
Uh-oh.
That is a Deathrite Shaman, a trigger. Does he have another card to play? He does not, so a mediocre Glimpse at best.
I would grade that sub-mediocre.
Sub-mediocres?
Yeah.
Nice. Tough crowd. Tundra off the top. Timely. He's just going to pass the turn back. You have to imagine that if he kept a 1-land hand, his hand is very good. There's a Swords. Remove something here. Get the Thoughtseize out of there. Get a little drain in. Karabell going to go down to 14. There is the Misty. An attack for 1. Going to Karabell down to 13. Sword of Feast and Famine is the draw. Al's still going to pass the turn back. I think he has a Stoneforge Mystic to cast, but he hasn't yet.
Not sure if he has Stoneforge. Looks like he has.
He definitely has equipment in the back. I think the last card. Okay. Okay. Well, that makes a little more sense now.
I was saying, where's that Zealous Persecution coming from? Because there's none in the sideboard. 1 in the main deck.
Oh. What a beating.
Hater.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a Misty Rainforest into a Deathrite Shaman. How about a Thoughtseize? Now he gets to clear out the Abrupt Decay. There's a Reclamation Sage there too, though. He's going to go with the Sage.
And Al has taken quite a bit of damage here off of just random Deathrite Shaman chip shots, Thoughtseize. The clock increases.
It is ticking. It's 3 a turn now. Deathrite, of course, its drain ability, then Dried Arbor, well, that gives those block rocking beats.
Yep. The games where Elves wins like this, it's sort of like, what on earth happened? How did we get to this point? Uh-oh. Is there? Oh, there's a second Arbor.
That's in the graveyard already. Got taken care of by Zealous Persecution. If there was a third Arbor, I don't know what I would do.
Yeah.
Gonna get Jite.
Oh, well, still not that big of a deal here.
No, he's got the Decay at the ready to kill Stoneforge. I imagine he wants to get that off the table so he can keep on swinging in with Old Dryad.
Oh, of course. And Al's hand is a bit of a mess right now. It's 2 pieces of equipment, a Supreme Verdict, and a Jace. So he needs to draw back-to-back lands to really have anything going. And he doesn't have that much time to find it.
Yeah, fetches actually are kind of bad now, too. Now, the Jite, there it goes. It's back in the hand now. I was going to say, it doesn't come directly into play. That'd be too good. Tried Arbor, is it your time?
If not now, then when?
What?
Whoa, 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 whoa. You need that to be down. That's the whole clock. That's the point.
Makes me wonder what this card is.
It has to be something good if he's contemplating tapping the Arbor.
The Reclamation Sage is gone. And Protocade obviously taking care of the Stoneforge Mystic. So this is a mystery to all of us about what Steve is thinking about. It's a green Sun Zenith for 1. Queer and Ranger.
Okay.
Could have searched up Death right there to increase the clock. But that does, I guess it untaps Death right, so it's all the
Yeah.
same. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Drain you. Pick it up. Oh, I guess we'll serve in for 1
Hi-ya.
first. Put you to 5. Pick this up, untap this, replay this. The drain. Put you to 3. I don't know if Al has a way out.
Yeah. And I like doing this all in the main phase so you don't have to worry about any Snapcaster shenanigans.
Well, Plains was draw number 1. It's an extension of the hand. That's number 2. Steve Medanic is going to win this match over Al Calbro. 2 games to 1. And for Steve, he is on to the finals against Death and Taxes. And if history serves, Patrick, that's a pretty good matchup for the Elves deck.
We've seen Death and Taxes pull off the upset before, most notably Dave Shields in the finals in Providence against Ross Merriam. But this is a matchup you got to be thrilled with if you're Elves.
I think that's the case. We're going to see if Steve can combo off with the Green Menace or if the White Weenie deck, where most of its hate cards are not good against creatures and what Elves is trying to do, can overcome once again.
Steve so far has gotten through 2 considerably tougher matchups.
I agree with
no
that.
questions about it. You know, the Bug Delver matchup, I think is fine because of Steve's deck construction, the 4 Blood Moons in the sideboard, but can definitely be hairy. This matchup, I think, is, you know, actively below 50% for Steve, but now through it and on to the finals where perhaps the best matchup in all of Legacy's most commonly played decks waits for him in Death and Taxes.
Well, let's bring it on back to you and me because we got to give away